Skin is so dang tight around the muscle, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Stimulation. That's a stimulant. Great focus. Mental focus. Stimulation. That's gonna stimulate. Mental buzz. Great buzz. Stimulation. That's a stimulant. Fat burning. Maniaco. So maniaco style, like stimulation. That's gonna stimulate. Fat burning. Freaking mania. Maniaco, son.
What up, what up? It's Garage Jim, homie, and today I'm reviewing Frontline, Formulations, Pumpageddon, stimulant-free vasodilator, homie. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe. And let's get into this, man. God bless all of you homies, man. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from your heart, staying out of your head. You're a good person, dude. Your head is messed up, man, but your heart is good, man. That's why you got to live from here and get away from here. Hey, man, I just got done pumping that dang iron, homie. Stimulant-free, baby, stimulant-free. Got to call you back. Stimulant-free, man. You soft sucker-ducker. Man, you don't know nothing. You can't get down with no stimulant-free training, homie. You ain't got no heart, son. Can't muster up enough heart. You're a drug addict, homie. I'm watching you suckers on Reddit, man. You can't go dang 20-minute work. You can't do a cardio session without stims, man. You can't do... Man, you weak as heck, man. No, let's get into this. Look, I'm talking junk. But I'm not, homie. A lot of you can't train non-stim because your head gets in the way, man. You're not living from here. I'm trying to tell you, man. Non-stim train. The high comes from here, man. I love training non-stim. Right now it's 7:30 in the evening. Just got done pumping this iron, man. Let's talk about this. Listen. This is a sick tub. See, I'm high right now, man. I'm talking junk. The weight, that's what the weights do to me, man. They get me high, homie. Look at this. Really nice tub, man. And I recently reviewed a, what was it called, man? That low stim nootropic pre by them. I just recently reviewed. Really nice, man. Really freaking, really sick tub, too, that they had. So look, man, this is a stim-free pre-workout. It's kind of interesting, man. We're going to talk about it. So they're giving us the facts, man. Fully disclosed label. God bless their souls. Good people over here, man. I like them. I like what they're doing. They have a really nice line. It's not a stim junkie line. It's a very nice, healthy, homey, well thought out, nice formulas, man. Fully transparent hitters. They're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo. Man, 1 scoop. And 25 servings in a container. So they're not giving you the 20, man. They're giving you the 25, homie. 1 scoop, 16.2 grams. And I'm going to tell you, man, the pros and the cons, man. I'm going to give it to you straight. Listen to this. So you got the chloride as the pink Himalayan sea salt, sodium, potassium. It's getting the meat and potatoes. 1 scoop, 16.2 grams. A level scoop for me was 13.5 grams, and it was a little moist, the powder, so maybe that's why, maybe that's the problem, because there is hydroprime in here. I think that's maybe why it's a little moist. I'm not sure. So listen, man, L-citrulline malic, 2-to-1 ratio, man. So that's citrulline bonded to malic acid, so you get, let's find out what you get. What's 66% of 7,000?
It's 4,620.
4,620 milligrams of pure citrulline bonded to the rest malic acid. That's for the pumps. Beta-alanine, 3 grams. Couldn't they just given us the clinical efficacious dose of 3 points? Shut your mouth, homie! They gave us 3 grams, man. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, man. Give you them tingles, man, that sense of urgency. Hydroprime is glycerol, 2.5 grams, man. That glycerol mixed with that citrulline, man, that's going to get you going, man. Agmatine sulfate, 750 milligrams. Inositol stabilized arginine silicate, 700 milligrams. Sodium chloride, 325. More pumps, hydration. S7, 50 milligram, a debate in the industry, man. Some say the S7 is the Snickle Fritz. Some say it's the truth, man. We can't solve all the world's problems tonight, man. Some of you love S7. Some of you say that it's there's not enough research behind it that it does a dang thing. We don't know, man, because I don't use it as a single ingredient. I use it together. Estrogen and bioprene for the absorption. So listen, man, this was a white gummy bear foot. White gummy bear. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. I remember you, white gummy bear. How are you, white gummy bear? Remember that, man? You were a white crip. We called you white gummy bear, man. Smacked you in the face. Let's get down to business, homie. Let's pump that dang iron. All right, man. I took the drink, man. That white gummy bear tasted bomb, man. Real nice flavor. Real sweet, homie. Just like you, white gummy bear. All right, man. So this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. So I'm going to tell you straight the heck up what I think of this label. I just want to give it to you straight from my perspective. And I'm not hating on this because I think there's pros and cons to this. Now, I just want to get out of the way the negatives so I can talk about the positives. To me, this is kind of a weird formula in a sense. Now, there's two kinds of pre-workouts to me. There's fully loaded non-stim, and I'm just giving my feedback to the company and the viewer here, man, so don't hate me. Just want to give it straight. Okay. There's fully loaded non-stim pre-workouts that I see. Pollen Bare Knuckle, Ninja Swole, Sicario, they're Alpha Lion Superhuman Supreme. They're fully loaded. They got the beta-alanine. They got the freaking, like Betaine maybe for the power output. They got pumps. They got nootropics. It's the full pre-workout experience except stimulants. Then you got the other category, which is straight up pumps, which is really nice because it's stackable. This is a little weird to me because it's like just pumps, but then they put beta-alanine in it. So it makes it so it's, the problem with this for me is it makes it so it's not really stackable on top of pre-workouts, but it's also, using it by itself, not the full non-stim experience with the nootropic. It's kind of like a middle of the road. So it's like you can't really stack it on pre-workouts because most pre-workouts have 3.2 beta-alanine. So I don't want 6.2 beta-alanine. That's me. And using it by itself is cool. That's how I used it. But it's like not complete. So it's kind of middle of the road. That was my problem with it. But the pros of that is you could just pop this with a fat burner or nootropic that doesn't have, so you could pop this with fat burner pills, take this, it's the full experience. It's a full pre-workout, or like a nootropic, full pre-workout, a stim-based nootropic. So it's like, I'm not going to stack this on pre-workout. Having said that, dude, now let's talk about the pros. I'm just, that's my feedback when I see the label. It's kind of like the middle of the road. They're not, it's like short of a fully loaded non-stim pre, but they're giving you the beta and all that. So it's kind of different. So the pros are, the pumps are freaking insane on it. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. The pumps are freaking real. They're swole as heck. They're tight. They're vascular. Much more swole than vascular. This is a pump that I describe as painful. A pump you're going to feel. If you halfway know how to do a dang rep, son, you're going to feel these pumps. You take this dang glycerol, you take this pump formula, man. You go bring the best out of that pump formula, man. That pump formula is going to bring the best out of you, homeboy. That boy is the truth as far as the pumps go. The beta-alanine kind of hit. It was there just enough to know it was there. Nothing crazy, but it kind of gave you, the cool thing about beta-alanine, even non-stim, is it kind of tricks your brain and you start feeling the beta and you're like, all right, man, like something turns on. You're like, I'm ready to train now. It's like gives that sense of urgency, almost like you're taking a pre-workout, which you are. So I thought that the pumps were, And I felt like my endurance was good on it. And I know glycerol has performance benefits in addition to pump. So that's probably where that was from. Maybe all the other ingredients, you know, the blood flow and all that. I felt good training on it. I felt really good training on it. I mean, the star of the show is clearly the pumps. The beta-alanine was kind of uneventful. It was there just enough to know it was there, but it kind of came and went. And as I always say, when I talk about my beta-alanine experience, that's not really a reflection of the product. You might take this and have a crazy beta-alanine experience. It could just be me. It could be, you know, there was food in my system because I took it later in the day because I trained non-stim with it. So it's great for a stackable hitter with like a fat burner pills or a fat burner powder, or, you know, it's not great for a pre-workout unless you get a pre-workout to stack it on a pre-workout, unless you get a pre-workout that's, doesn't have beta, which actually, now that I think about it, they're the one I was talking about with the Operation Delirium. That's what it was called, homie. I knew, man, that's what it was called, homie! Operation Delirium doesn't have beta, so I guess this was made to stack perfectly on that. But there's not a lot of pre-workouts, especially if you want a Stim Junkie pre-workouts, there's very few on the market that don't have beta. So it is, you got to find what you can stack it with. So that's what I'll say. But man, the pumps on it are hitters, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. I mean, that is, I mean, it's just more of that glycerol wet swole pump than that tight vascular like nitrate pump. It's more of that swole, like painful, like skin so dang tight around the muscle. It feels good. Pop, 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 son. You know what I'm talking about, man? You ever heard me say that? I mean, a painful pump. That lasts like a while after your training, man. It's like hard to reach your dang back when you're scrubbing, man. It's real, man. So the pumps on this are freaking swole as heck. Really good, man, and great, which gives a good mind-muscle connection because pumps are kind of like nootropics in a sense, because when you feel the muscle activated, you know, you got the Viagra in you, you're activating it, it makes you focus more on each rep and each, the mind-muscle connection, you know, like each rep you're performing, you got that dialed-in feeling to performing each rep to the max. So, nice product, man, really nice. I gave you the pros and the cons. You're never going to come on here and say GGH didn't give it to you straight. You can debate me. But it's not going to look pretty for you in the end, homie. It's just not, man. I'm always going to give it to you straight, my honest thoughts. But now that I think of it, they probably did that on purpose because they made these other pre-workouts without beta so you could stack this on their products. But it's hard to find other products to stack it on. So that's my thoughts. It would be cool to take with a fat burner, man. I've only trained non-stim with it, and it was super effective. That's what I got. Garage Gym homies, always going to give it to you straight. I'll link below where to get it with a code White Gummy Bear to knock some cash off, White Gummy Bear. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.